Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Sky Tree Wisdom. My name is Jo and I'm going to be doing your Taurus tarot card reading today. I've already done the tarot card for the air signs yesterday if you want to look at those. Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, and today I'm doing the earth signs, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be doing the fire and the water signs. So if you know your other placements, your rising, moon sign and so forth, you can check those out too. There's been a lot of astrological activity going on recently as well. We've just had an eclipse, and there's also an event called a stellium this weekend, which is 3 or more planets coming together, and this time it's been Mercury, Saturn and Pluto all coming together in Capricorn. And today we're also having the Saturn-Pluto conjunction, which is quite rare and only happens every 30 to 40 years, and it's usually a sign of great leap forward in humanity's way of thinking and doing things. And Pluto rules the underworld, death, resurrection and the principles of karma. So in your personal life, if something's not working out for you, it will probably be coming to an end. So I'm going to show the cards that came out for you, Taurus. I'm using the Sacred Circle Tarot. That's the box there. They're my favourite cards at the moment. If you would like a review of those, I'm happy to do a little video on them. They're a little bit different to the traditional tarot, and the illustrations and artwork's lovely. So first of all, you had the Four of Swords, which signifies the need for a time of rest and relaxation. You may have had a bit of a difficult time recently. There's just been a full moon eclipse in Cancer, which is an emotional and sensitive sign. So you might need a little bit of time to yourself to distress and recharge your batteries. You may need to do some grounding, spend some time outside, or wear red, or use red crystals like carnelian to ground yourself. Bring yourself back into balance. I also got the Star, which is a beautiful card to get in any reading. It's one of my favourite cards because it comes after the Tower, which is chaos and unexpected events, and I've had a lot of those in my life recently. So the Star speaks of healing and hope for the future and divine protection. It signifies a time of connection with the divine, also inspiration, renewal and illumination of anything that's been going on in your life. We see the sacred stone circle, probably Stonehenge in the picture, which was an ancient construction used for ceremonies and magic and getting in touch with the divine by the ancients. And we've got the star up above, which is lighting the way for you. So we also got the Three of Cups for your reading, Taurus. That's a resolution to some sort of emotional problem, because the cups represent our emotions It can also be a third-party conflict. The threes often represent a third parties involved. So just be careful of any gossip going around. And next you had sacrifice, or the hanged man in a traditional tarot. And this signifies a willing sacrifice, such as taking care of a sick relative or friend. It can also mean a time of inner reflection, because the hangman's not going anywhere. It can also mean that you've been waiting a long time for everything you want to come together, because you've had other obligations that you needed to sort out. But I feel that time's coming to an end, because you have the World Tree. Just also a beautiful card to get in the reading, and it's the World in the traditional tarot. And that's a beautiful card of completion of cycles and something new coming in. Something you've worked hard for is coming to pass. You're rewarded for all your past efforts, because we've got the oak tree here, which was sacred to the ancients. And that started off as a tiny little acorn and grew into a quite a massive tree. So it signified a lot of stability in life, and also was associated with the divine as well. It can also represent travel, the World card. So you might get a chance to travel or go to some sort of celebration, or both. And you're feeling that all is good with the world, because the sun's coming up in the background. And for your outcome position, you got 3 cards. We've got the Page of Cups, who's bringing in a message of love, and or he could be a young water sign in your life, a child or friend, a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancerian. And you also got the King of Cups, another Pisces, Scorpio or Cancerian who may be important in your life. And he came out with the Nine of Pentacles, which is financial independence. So that was a great outcome for you, Taurus. So I'm just going to clarify those with the Rider-Waite Tarot. I'm just going to shuffle the cards for you now. I can't shuffle on screen, I'm sorry. There's just not enough room here. But first to come out was the Empress. And she's all about creativity and abundance as well. If you're wanting to have a baby or get pregnant, it's too many. It's a good card to get. Maybe after all this rest and relaxation in the Four of Swords, you'll have more success with that. we clarify the star, please, for Taurus? Clarify the star for Taurus, please. Thank you, Spirit. It's very hot here in Brisbane. All the cards are sticking together. I'm not the best shuffler anyway. We have the Ace of Wands pop out. So here's new ideas coming in. There's a lot of transitions and new beginnings going on with all the current planetary activity that's been happening. It's a new year, a new decade as well. So there's a lot of newness in the air. Can we have clarification of the Three of Cups, please, for Taurus? What guidance does Taurus need at this time? Goodness, and you've got the Ace of Wands here, which is a burst of creative energy. Can we have clarification of the Hangman, please, for Taurus? And also the Wheel of Fortune's been trying to come out. Clarification of the Hangman, please, for Taurus. What's going on there? And we have the Page of Cups, so you got the Page of Cups twice, bringing in a message of love. You got the Page of Cups here as well, an outcome. So, or again, this sacrifice could be for this sacrifice that you're going through could be for a young water sign as well. That can mean a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, or someone who embodies the energy of that sign. Can we have clarification of the World Tree, please, Taurus? Clarification of the World Tree. And we have the Hermit, which ties in with the themes of the completion of a cycle in the World Tree. And then we have the Hermit, which signifies a time of inner reflection and connection with the divine. We see in the picture the light. The light is actually the star. Here, that he's found the star and he's carrying it as a light to guide him. That's the 8-pointed star in his lantern from the star card. And it's above the star card, so that has special significance for you. So Taurus, it looks like you're embarking on a bit of a spiritual quest, some of you. It's only a general reading, So we've got to try and take in all the millions of Taurus people out there, all embarking on different projects, lifestyles. But when I went into your energy, I got the message that some of you are trying to start a family. So can we have clarification of the King of Cups, please, for Taurus? There's too many. Clarification of the King of Cups. Oh, wow. We've had the Ten of Pentacles come out. So you got the Nine of Pentacles that came out with the King and the Page of Cups, and now you've progressed up to the Ten of Pentacles, which is family and financial stability coming into your life. So that's a great outcome for you, Taurus. If you're worried about any material matters at the moment. So that was your tarot card reading for the end of January, mid to the end of January, Taurus. I hope you got some guidance out of that. And I'm going to do your Earth Magic cards now. So I'll just move these away to the side. So for the Earth Magic cards, you got some lovely cards. The first one that came out was the Lotus Flower unfoldment. And then you got Rebirth, Spring Equinox. Probably a lovely Taurus lady there with all her little animals. And you also got Crystals, Focus. And Waterfall, Effortless. So go through Lotus Flower first. Unfoldment, and I guess that's self-explanatory in a way. The Lotus Flower is a sacred flower in some countries, and it speaks of spiritual insight, spiritual unfoldment, because the lotus flower starts off as a little seed pod down the bottom of the muddy pond in the darkness, and it rises up through the water, which represents the emotional body, and it bursts into a beautiful flower. And that signifies flowering in the divine light. And rebirth, spring equinox, that ties in with the themes that were going on in your tarot card reading of the Star and the World Tree card. And the spring equinox, I think for you, will be a time when something is important happening for you around the time of the spring equinox, which is different depending on which part of the world you live in. Here in Australia, in the southern hemisphere, it's September 20 to 21, and in the northern hemisphere it's March 20 to 21. So just see if something's happening for you around that time. It's got special significance for you. Something good is going to happen around that time, because spring signifies the time when everything is coming to life after the winter. And crystals focus, and here we have the amethyst crystal, and it's known for its magical and healing abilities, and it might be telling you that it might be a good stone for you to focus on at this time to bring balance into your life. That can also increase your psychic abilities, and it represents the crown chakra and getting in touch with your higher self. And waterfall, effortless. I'll just read out what it says to you from the book, because it's quite lovely. It says, Spirit is asking you to step beyond the edge and allow yourself to do so with ease rather than struggle. Yes, at times physical exertion is necessary, but when performed with fluidity and grace, even when the task seems daunting, you'll find the movement moves you effortlessly. So that's a lovely message to end the Earth Magic card reading. And 3 cards came out for you for your magical spell cards. You got Aphrodite's love spell, number 1. Fertility. So it looks like some of you are trying to be pregnant, but it also can mean a new creative project rather than a baby as well. And friendship. Friendships are also always important and needed in our lives to be fulfilled. So the Aphrodite love spell. Aphrodite was a Greek goddess of love. And this is supposed to be quite a potent spell, but it's actually quite simple to do. And it just says to have a bath in rose oil, to light a red candle, and when you go to bed that night, on the night of a full moon it has to be, you breathe in the scent of the red candle you've chosen, and you say out loud, "Beloved, come to me." And you say that 3 times, and you do this for 7 nights in a row. And it says to eat strawberries as well will enhance the spell, and to wear red. So that was the Aphrodite's love spell. So you do that for 7 nights. Let me know how it goes if you decide to try it. And the fertility spell was a bit more complicated. It says to gather corn, figs, poppies and patchouli, and wear the colour green on Monday. And on a new moon, gather 5 figurines representing the fertile aspect of the goddess. Light a green candle each evening. Every day until the moon is full, eat corn, figs and garlic cloves. Burn patchouli for sensual stimulation. Finally, wrap together 1 ear of corn with a smaller one, which is representing the mother and the baby. Then bury this in the earth when the moon has reached its fullest point. So that is the fertility spell, if you want to try that. And the friendship spell, that was quite simple as well. It's just bake a cherry cake and share with friends you wish to nurture. Before serving, carve a symbol of love, which is a heart, into the cake, and as you taste its flavour, know these friendships will be a part of you as long as you remind yourself to savour their unique qualities. So that's a great spell because you get to eat cake as well as making new friends. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Taurus, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I've only got two subscribers so far, and one of those was my sister who's a Taurus, so that was good of her to do that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.